went ahead and finished up the sorting system for the most part. So let me go ahead and run you through it real quick because it's a little complicated. I don't know if I like this more than I like the Buildcraft pipes, simply because there's no way to overflow. So, like, if something gets stuck in one of these, the only way to fix it is to put a chest somewhere in the line. But, like, even without that, there's no way to determine an overflow for it. So, like, there's no way for me to be like, okay, well, if it doesn't make it through the line, it ends up over here in some chest. It actually has to go all the way, or it doesn't go anywhere. It just sits in this chest. So, if it backs up for some reason, like it often does with the recycler, or something goes where it shouldn't, like when a chest gets full and it has to back up, like this coal chest is, it will permanently stop whatever machine it's coming out of. So that kind of sucks. But let's go ahead and look at this in depth. So right now I have 3 sorting machines here. Power goes into this one, out this one, and around. And each one of these are where the items I feel like they should go. So we've got normal quartz crystals going to red, and all of these damaged quartz crystals getting recycled. And then these getting recycled, and these getting recycled. These are going to go to gray, and these are going to go to white. These are just kind of things that if I put ruby, titanium dust, or aluminum dust, I just want it to go there. Diamonds in this will go to yellow. Red will go there. I think there's another portion of red. This is not the same red line. This line goes separate from everything else. I think. Yeah, it should be intelligent enough to see that. I mean, it's not stalled up at all. But if it gets a fire shard, it'll take it down at the bottom. And just go throughout it. It won't pull it to the other thing. So that works. Aside from that, just all these things getting recycled. These ones getting sent to a chest, not a thing, not a barrel, just a chest. And everything else has its destinations. The orange goes to the furnace, pink goes to the macerator. This pink, that's magenta that goes to the macerator. This pink goes to the top line of chest, and this purple goes to the bottom. And then everything else in the top line of chest is getting recycled at the moment, but can easily be changed. So it's a little, like I said, it's a little complicated. We got the orange here, the magenta there, and then over here I have purple, pink, and then back here I have the line follow through and it goes to white and gray, and then over there is red and yellow. So I mean, it's really not that complicated. It's just, this is how the setup looks. All of them are set up the exact same way, items going from left to right, and the colors that we had in order, and it was just real easy to do because I could just have paintbrush up and look at the colors that I had in order. So that's about where the extent of what I've covered aside from what's down here. So this may actually cause a problem. I'm not sure yet. We might have to change that color to something else. But down here I have a automated craft box opening device. They have an ender chest here that everything's going to go into the recycler. A recycler is made like so, with a compressor, and then like that. Just real easy. I have overclockers in it to keep it up with everything else. So you guys get to listen to this ticking sound while I look at the overclocker recipe. 10K coolant cells, copper cables, electric circuits, and these are made with a water source of some sort in the middle, surrounded by tin. So anyway, I have all the scrap that gets produced from the recycler pumped into this chest right here. This is a scrap box. Scrap boxes open and give you a random chance at getting an item. Now this thing has been running for about a day straight now, and these are the goodies that I've decided to keep. It opens a lot of really bad things, like everything in here that I just don't feel the need to hold on to, because I don't have any short of lapis, and nor will I. And everything else I kind of looked up the recipes for and don't see a need for it. But if at any point in time I feel the necessity to get one, I can just take it out of here. So it's different than the one that I have on the bit limit server because I have the things I want filtered into it and not the other way around. In this one, I want everything that I don't want filtered out. And then if at any point in time I feel like I need it, I can just change it. But so this is what we've been collecting so far. Like I said, this has been running constantly, and that's what we show for it. And then we have this one over here that's just kind of been the overflow chest. I also took a few things like feathers, leather, and apples that I don't want to get much more than what I have right now. But again, if I feel the need, I can. So with all of these, I'm going to have to find a different chest or different sorting system for it. That somehow goes to the same one. So I'm a little stuffy today, so if I sound a little weird, then that's probably why. But so I think what we need to do today is I prepared for it a little bit. If you saw when I came over here, we need to upgrade the barrels. So in order to upgrade the barrels, we need to get a craft packet stamper, which is crafting table, piston, cobble, and iron. So, do I have a crafting table in here? I do. I don't have the piston though, because I used the piston. Piston. Then we need some cobble. And some iron. We're actually going to need a lot of iron. So, I think I destroyed my compressor. I didn't destroy it. I think I removed my compressor temporarily. Those are the words I want to use. We are also up to 5 iridium. And iridium is actually not getting sorted right now because they actually require that an item be in them. So for now, I'm just kind of letting iridium build up in the chest. Also, I should do this. I should explain this. There are different settings on the thing, and I'm actually going to pull up the wiki page because I don't know what all of them do. But I can tell you what they all do when I look at the wiki page. This first one is it does not require a redstone signal. It just automates and will temporarily pulse rather than relying on a redstone signal to pulse. I know that one because obviously that's important. The next thing in line is the single sweep. It says for each use of the mode with a slider is selected, every redstone pulse is remembered, and for each full cycle of the slider is completed. So what it does is you put it on a redstone pulse and it will go and sort everything. And this one is just a redstone pulse, and every time it receives a pulse it'll sort. But automated's better. This is any item that it pulls, it will sort. This is a little less important for these ones than it is for the other one. So let's come over here and look at it on these ones because this is the important setup. So the first thing that you're going to get is this one here is any stack sequential. It says the slider moves from column to column and waits until it receives any single item in that column before moving to the next. So it'll go one item here, and if it doesn't have this, it'll move to the next one. If it doesn't have this, or once it gets this, it'll move to the next one, the next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, as long as it receives an item from each one. The next one is any stack, or all stack sequential, so it will pull a stack of an item and wait until that. Um, this one is random all stack. It's the same as the all stack sequential, but without moving the slider. So this does not move from column to column and waits to receive all the items in a column and then back. Um, Next is any item. It'll pull any item starting in the top left of an inventory. Any item with a default root, so it'll only pull items that have set roots. This is any item whole stacks, so we'll pull any item starting with those in the top left of the connected inventory for each item as much as a full stack will be pulled. So this is obviously what you want to have when you're going through the chest, because, or at least out of a quarry chest, because it'll pull out as much as it possibly can. And then the last one is any item whole stack with default root. So it'll look for anything that's got a default root to the set color. Except a default color can be set to unmatched items below for default settings. So I think that might be what we want to do to sort through, but I don't want to play with it right now. We want to place this somewhere, and for that I need to get 2 more silver and some glass. So let's set up this compressor because it's necessary to set up this compressor. Unfortunately, it's not a good compressor, so it won't be perfect yet, but let's see. It's fine for now, I guess. So let's throw a stack of those in there, because I do not think that I can craft that like so. Nope, I did not think so. So let's do this. Let's make this craft packet stamper. This doesn't require power, so we're just gonna set it down. And then what we do is we need a craft packet maker, which is like so. So I actually need to get more stuff. And what this does is it allows us to imprint a recipe onto something and then use it. So we're going to, nope, not iron. So there's the craft packet maker. And then we're going to need a diamond block. No, that's not what we need. What do we need? We need, let's see. Maybe it is what we need. I don't know. This is a new thing. Let me look up what because honestly, I thought there was just the craft packet stamper that we needed. Maybe there's something else. Maybe there's a stamper. Stamp collector. Give me one moment. Alright, so apparently we just need to make it in the crafting table, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So let's come over here, go up to this compressor, take out my iron blocks, press a diamond block, let's get some creeper powder, and some sand. I need to make some TNT, which I believe is like so. I need 4 of these guys, so there's 4 TNT, and then I need 4 obsidian. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So for all of you that were wondering how to craft the wrath lamps and things like that, this is what you do. You come over to a crafting table, and you put TNT like so, diamond block like so, and obsidian. And this will give you a craft packet. And you put that in the craft packet stamper. Ah, no. I don't want an arrow. And that gives you 18 diamond shards. So now we break these because we don't need them anymore. We come over and find the netherrack that I have, which is actually in this chest. We make a wrath igniter. And we sit down some iron blocks, which we are not going to do inside the house. Actually, we're going to do it well over here in the basement, away from everything that I consider to be remotely important. So, do that. No. Why didn't you work? Ah! So we stay away from this for a moment while it does its thing. It's like a firework. It's going to trick you. It takes a moment to heat up, and then it will start to create dark iron. So it does its thing and causes fires and hurts greatly if you touch it. So don't touch it until it's done. And it looks done to me. And voila, we have dark iron. So we now have 28 dark iron. We're going to need more. But for now, it's a start. It lets us start to play with things. And we also have the ability to create a wrath lamp now. So let's take a look at the wrath lamps recipe. Dark iron, silver, wrath igniter, panes. I don't think I'm going to make one yet, but that's the recipe. When I do decide to make some off camera and light up these rooms without torches, probably put some up in the corners. But the wrath igniters, or the wrath lamps, make a huge area light up, and yeah. So anyway, we're going to need to upgrade the barrels. So let's look at the barrel upgrade. The extra dimensional barrel requires an ender eye, a barrel, leather, blaze rods, dark iron. So it actually is a good thing that I saved some leather, because I'm going to need a lot of it, and I don't really have a lot of it. I went out and fought Enderman at night for like hours on end. I managed with my looting sword to get some. I also forgot that I had a looting sword and made another one that's up in this chest up there. I got looting disjunction Vorpal. I think looting 3, disjunction 2, Vorpal 3, or Vorpal 2, something 3. I don't know. No, let's keep getting leather for a bit because I am going to need it. So I'm going to take that out of there. We'll take this up. And then we need to make some barrels. So, yeah. Let's see though. I don't know if I'm going to have enough blaze rods. I don't think I'm going to, because I need 16, 32, 48. 48 total, which means I need 4 times 48, and I don't even have 4 times 32. So we're going to start with the important things, the things that are obviously going to overflow, like that entire top row and this entire second row, and probably this entire row if I can. Those are the things that I'm going to get a huge excess of. Maybe the lapis if I can, or these if I can, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, barrels. Barrels oh fun. See if I can compress some more iron. We can. Okay. So barrels are crafted by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. And some, let's see here. Probably good enough. Definitely good enough. So let's stack these back up. That goes there, and then the rest of these go around it like so. Like I said, I'm going to make a lot more than I actually need, but we're just going to do it that way. It's just easier. Um, so let me do this. There. Ender pearl there. And leather on the bottom. No, backwards. What did I do wrong? Oh, cool. That makes things easier. I don't get as many right now, but that's okay. So let's stack these up. Make these. And you shift click to make the barrels better. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that with all the rest of my stuff. And then we'll be back a little bit later with something else that I feel like crafting. Maybe, hopefully, if we can wait long enough, get these together and start working on a matter fabricator. But until then, I'm just going to continue to try and improve our power situation with these silicon cells. Alright guys, we're back. Well, since you've been gone, the whole 5 seconds that it has been, if even, I have let the quarry run for a few days. We've gathered a lot of materials. I think I've got everything sorted out down here that I want, and places for them to go and do their thing, and the world is just happy with life. So we can just dump everything in here. Everything that we were saving anyway. That platinum's probably going to lock me out, though. I didn't think I had 3 of them. What else do we have that's being sorted? That. These are being sorted, but I'm going to kind of keep this down here just as the spare things that I decided to hold on to. And we're going to break that chest. Do that. And I'm going to put that over here. Okay. So let's dump these in here. Iron dust, nickel, fires, all of this fun jazz that I decided to save. Then we'll put the rest of our random food bits over here. Leather. That's everything that I'm going to just have a little bit excess of. I actually didn't have anywhere to put my food. That poses a problem, because I think I actually ran out of spots for things. I could put food in here. That would work. Yeah, that'll work. We'll put food in the mob drop chest. And we'll break this guy. As you can see, I'm using my Silk Touch pick still. I haven't got a chance to try and get anything new yet. But let's do that. And then the things that I don't want anymore, like leather. Actually, you know what? I might hold on to leather. I might put leather in the mob drop chest. The pork chops, the apples. I actually think apples are already going somewhere. I think apples might be going into the recycler, possibly. So really just those 2 things. Going up white, okay. We just have way too much food. So let's send those through. And head back over here. Okay. So I've got it all figured out as far as the sorting machines goes. I think I've got pretty much every item that I want saved doing their thing. So let's see. There's an apple somewhere. Apples are going to the recycler. Alright. We can deal with that. What's backed up where? Probably the recycler. No. The recycler's not backed up. Is Did the platinum? I knew the platinum would back up because the platinum doesn't have anywhere to go yet. Platinum is going to go to the light gray here, but I didn't set it over here. So it's going where? Purple? No, it's going to white. It's going to white. So that's the platinum there. Okay. Why is everything else backed up? What other machine is backed up or sent something through that it should not have? Huh. It's always the fun part about changing things. Some machine somewhere is backed up. Doesn't appear to be any of these. Everything should have a place to go. I don't know. I've been derping with it, so, I mean, it's bound to mess up somewhere. What's it trying to send? The aluminum. Looks like the aluminum's derping. Can it not see the white? Or do I just have the aluminum set to the wrong thing? Aluminum dust is going to cyan. I probably can't see the cyan yet because I haven't connected it. That would be a good reason why I can't see something. Oh no, it should be able to see the cyan. Yeah, it should easily be able to see the cyan. Huh. I don't know. That's weird. Because I don't have cyan anywhere else that it would be trying to link up to. I don't think. I think I went through and listed all the colors I had. But you know what? It might not be cyan that I have. I don't know. It is definitely cyan. Let's try that again. Why is it trying to go to white? That literally makes 0 sense why aluminum dust is trying to go to white. Is there some... That would be why aluminum dust is trying to go to white. Okay, you're still going to white. And you're going to go to cyan. Okay. It's because the white one was not accepting it. Easy enough. Easy fix. Go put this away. As far as mob drops, we'll put some leather in there because we need leather. We should also have feathers, honestly, because I need arrows, but I don't know how concerned I am with it because, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's go feathers. We'll save those. That'll be all that we save here. Take feathers out of here. So we actually could honestly just have it set up on one thing, but just easier this way. Okay. Come on. Did it perfectly like the first 2 times. There we go. So next thing we're gonna do in this episode, since we've got the sorting thing all sorted, and all finalized and happy and joyful and the world is right with itself, we're going to build the matter fab because we should have enough stuff to do that. So let me throw these in here, then we'll get sorted, and then anything else that gets made will be stuck in here if it doesn't get sorted, but everything should get sorted, so awesome. Put those away. So now the Scrapbox machine should be working completely and fully functional. So the next thing is definitely the matter fabricator. So let's look at the matter fab. So energy flow circuits are this annoying recipe, advanced circuits, and really tungsten? How are we making tungsten? Can you just, how hot does it have to be? 25,000? We might not be able to do this yet. I might have to, I could do the other recipe, I think, for these. There's a platinum recipe that might have to do. So we might not be starting on that because this is not 25,000, and as far as I know, the plating, or the casing is what I want, we would have to have the refined machine casing, and frankly, we're still a little ways away from me wanting to do that. So I might just let the platinum build up for a while. We need 4. Either that or I'll start working on the reinforced casing. Steel machine parts. I mean, that's a lot of steel. I mean, granted, we have a lot of steel because of the machine. Where did I put it all? I put it all in here. This is my chest full of black things. It's the tungsten or the tungsten dust chest, but just ended up being full of all of that because I don't have enough spots to add anything else, and I don't want another Scrapbox machine going out the top or the other side. So, or another sorting machine going out those sides. So we can do this. I can throw the steel in here. Steel will cook itself. But no, I think now that everything's kind of sorted out, we'll kind of end it there for now. And from there, I guess we just kind of work our way over to the next thing that we want to do, which will be the matter fab. Unfortunately, it's not quite ready yet. So I'll either work on getting the reinforced casing around this, and it'll be the same thing that we have set up. It's just a 3x3 with 2 things of lava in the middle. So yeah, there'd be 2 empty spaces right here in the middle of these two, where these two would meet, be empty, full of lava. So I think that's probably what will happen. It's just, that's going to be a little expensive. I would really like to do that, but I don't have anywhere near the chrome or the data control circuits. So, you know, that'll probably be the next step, is doing this thing. As far as circuits go, I don't even know if I have that many. Let's put that in there. Circuits, I probably don't even have any. I definitely do not have any made. So, there is that as well. I don't know. I can do something else this episode, though, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that is take a stack of those, and a lot of glass. Oh no, we don't need... What is it? It's gold, isn't it? I need the middle. So let's grab some gold then. Alright. Feel like that's the proper recipe. How many do I need? I need 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, technically. So let's make 25. I can't even make 25. So let's go ahead and go around and punch that on all of the chests. Okay. Just so that we've got nice new nifty diamond chest. The other thing I'm thinking about doing soon-ish, I very well may put another set of barrels here on this row and put the chest in the ground here. That might look cool. Not sure about that yet though, because I don't know if I have enough materials. I know I definitely think I'm going to do it over here on this side, because there's just enough stuff to... This is something weird that I've been seeing. I don't know why it does this, but like, they change colors. It's weird. If you look at it from a different angle, it like changes colors, but it doesn't appear to be these ones, just these ones here. But anyway, let's go ahead and make a few more of those upgrades. We need what? 412 total upgrades. So let's go ahead and do that. And then so very soon this will be done, and then we'll be good to go. Nice thing is you don't have to shift click these things on. And there we go. All nice diamond chest. So we've got plenty of room for everything that we're going to be shoving into them. And yeah. Unfortunately, magnesium doesn't make into bars, so it kind of has to go somewhere. So that's unfortunately where it ends up. But yeah, sounds good. Let's either I'm going to start working on getting the casing or waiting for platinum ingots. So until then, see you guys later.